Congress to show the world that America is committed to ending illegal immigration and putting the ruthless coyotes, cartels, drug dealers, and human traffickers out of business.
Hello again. Welcome to my channel, Voice of Truth. Some years ago, Trump spoke, and in his speech, which I'm about to review here, I just wanted to go down memory lane because the media, especially CNN and NBC, they make it seem like Trump is against persons coming into the country. And he's not. He just wants persons from any country to come into the country legally. There's so many persons who have come into the country legally and they have good jobs, they have their families, and in all that they do, they uplift America and they are law-abiding citizens. That is all that is asked of anyone that goes into a foreign country. Go there legally and do your part. And when you're finished, then you may go back to your own country. If you choose to stay, then you do what is necessary legally to remain in the country. That is all. So this was in 2019, State of the Union Address. And I won't go through the full speech, but I'm going to look at a few key factors just to point to you how much the media has lied and how much they don't want you to know the truth about what he actually said in this speech. And you notice that this witch is not clapping because she believes that people, that was 2019, she believes that people should come into the country illegally. And when she became, because at this stage she was not the vice president, and she's here shaking her head because she wants people to come into the country illegally, and that is exactly what happened when she became the vice president. She was placed in charge of the border, and she allowed millions of persons to come into the country illegally. She then used, well, her party, the Democrats, used taxpayers' money, Americans' money that goes to the government before they even get their salaries in their hand. Civil servants, police, teachers, doctors, you name it. Once you work for the government, and even persons who don't work for the government, when you buy stuff, you pay tax. So your taxpayers' money is now going towards funding the illegal immigrants that has flooded into your country. What? Illegally. These people are getting houses, medical care, they're getting card with money in it for spending, all from your taxpayers' money.
As we speak, large, organized caravans are on the march to the United States. We have just heard that Mexican cities, in order to remove the illegal immigrants from their communities, are getting trucks and buses to bring them up to our country in areas where there is little border protection. I have ordered another 3,750 troops to our southern border to prepare for this tremendous onslaught. This is a moral issue. The lawless state of our southern border is a threat to the safety, security, and financial well-being of all America. We have a moral duty to create an immigration system that protects the lives and jobs of our citizens.
Yes.
This includes our obligation to the millions of immigrants living here today who
Why is this woman shaking her head? This is the woman who is running to become president now, who Joe Biden installed. This was 2019. And she is shaking her head when Trump is saying that he, as the commander-in-chief, he has a responsibility to secure the financial stability of the country, the safety of the citizens of the country, America on a whole. He is in charge of making sure that the country is safe. What is so wrong by doing that? What has he said that is so wrong why she's shaking her head? Because what he said was true. There were people marching, going across the southern border, coming into the country illegally. Is she shaking her head because she believes that America should open the border and just allow these people to come over? Does that make sense? Or she hates Trump so much that even if he speaks truth, she can't hear it. She doesn't want to hear it. This reminds me of the story that was told to me some time ago. A man hated an old friend of his so much, whatever the grievance was. The old friend passed him on the road and told him that his house is burning down and he should make haste, get to the house and see what he can save. But because he hates the friend so much, well, not the friend, but the person who was his friend, he cussed him off. Didn't want to listen to him. And his house burned down. So just because you don't like somebody, you won't heed certain truths? That's stupid. This woman, Kamala Harris, shaking her head in this instance, is stupid.
Followed the rules and respected our laws. Legal immigrants enrich our nation and strengthen our society.
True.
In countless ways.
That is true. That is true.
Legal immigrants and their leaders, they enrich the country. That is true.
I want people to come into our country in the largest numbers ever.
Yes.
But they have to come in legally.
Legally.
No. I see nothing wrong with that. Perfect. Kamala disagrees with this.
Tonight I am asking you to defend our very dangerous southern border out of love and devotion to our fellow citizens and to our country. No issue better illustrates the divide between America's working class and America's political class than illegal immigration.
Yes.
Wealthy politicians and donors push for open borders while living their lives behind walls and gates and guards.
Ah.
Look at Khaleesi's face. You know his face. Oh, look at her face. That is true. You guys know his face.
All these rich people who are pushing for the border to be open and anybody to come over, they have private security. They can take care of themselves. Their daughters won't get raped. Their wives won't get raped. Right? Their sons won't get robbed or killed. They're rich. They can take care of themselves. And they live in gated communities. But the working class, 9 to 5 people, who can't afford private security, those are the persons that needs protecting. And the police won't be able to protect them all the time because, hey, well, the Democrats are defunding the police. What a joke.
Meanwhile, working class Americans are left to pay the price for mass illegal immigration. Reduced jobs, lower wages, overburdened schools, hospitals that are so crowded you can't get in, increased crime, and a depleted social safety net. Tolerance for illegal immigration is not compassionate. It is actually very cruel.
Yes,